Superb Travels presents 15 most beautiful destinations in Europe. Europe is rich with unique and wonderful landscapes that belie its relatively small size, from Scandinavia's spectacular snow-covered countryside to the attractive Mediterranean coasts. While the world-class capitals of London, Paris, and Rome attract the greatest number of visitors, each of the continent's 44 countries has its own set of cities and attractions to discover. Seeing all of Europe's most gorgeous sights may take a lifetime because there are so many lovely sights and sensational scenery to view. Number 15. Picos de Europa. The Picos de Europa is a stunning mountain range in Spain's far north that is made up of 3 gorgeous massifs. The Peaks of Europe and the neighboring national park offer breathtaking landscapes and breathtaking views. Hikers will enjoy the park's high mountains and deep ravines, but be aware of dense fog banks. Number 14. 7 Rila Lakes. The 7 Rila Lakes, nestled among the looming Rila mountain range, are one of Bulgaria's most scenic destinations. The 7 lakes are located in the southwest of the country and are connected by a modest network of streams, cascades, and waterfalls. Each lake is named for a distinguishing feature. Number 13. Venice. Venice, one of the world's most romantic and beautiful cities, is unlike any other destination on the planet, with breathtaking art and architecture wherever you turn. The floating city, located in northeastern Italy, is made up of 118 small islands connected by picturesque canals and gorgeous antique bridges. Number 12. Scottish Highlands. Northern Scotland's Scottish Highlands are a rough, mountainous terrain. There are numerous factors to consider to do in the midst of this gorgeous area's spectacular scenery. There's Glencoe Valley, for example, where red deer roam and waterfalls hide. Ben Nevis, the UK's highest mountain peak in UK, is only a short distance away. Number 11. Madeira. The stunning sub-tropical archipelago of Madeira is 1,000 kilometers or more off the coast of mainland Portugal, surrounded by the untamed waves of the Atlantic Ocean. Due to its unspoilt nature, it is sometimes referred to as the Garden Island, and it features beautiful landscape, with huge peaks and coastal cliffs lining its scenic sun-kissed shoreline. While sailing, surfing, and scuba diving around the islands are popular activities. Number 10. Pulpit Rock. Pulpit Rock, one of Norway's most famous and spectacular views, is located in the southwest of the country, overlooking the beautiful Lysefjorden. The vertical cliff, which was formed during the last ice age, rises 604 meters above its surroundings, providing breathtaking views of the deep, dark seas and stunning landscapes below. Due to the outstanding beauty, Pulpit Rock attracts hordes of tourists every year. Number 9. The Dolomites. The Dolomites, a gorgeous mountain range in northeastern Italy, are home to sweeping valleys, alpine meadows, and jaw-dropping summits. The Pale Mountains, which straddle several distinct areas, are one of the most popular and scenic destinations to visit in the country, with plenty of wonderful hiking trails and skiing slopes to be found among its spectacular surroundings. Number 8. Korcula Town. Korcula Town is placed in a picturesque location, surrounded by magnificent blue lakes and thick forests, with mountains towering in the background. It has an appealing and seductive old town, rich of exquisite Renaissance and Gothic architecture, and is located near the eastern extremity of the island of Korčula. Enclosed within its imposing fortifications are centuries-old churches, Venetian palaces, and atmospheric alleys, as well as a charming waterfront. Number 7. Bay of Kotor. The Bay of Kotor is a broad bay in the eastern Adriatic Sea in southwestern Montenegro. It's a lovely sight, surrounded on all sides by jagged green hills and old villages, with red-roofed buildings spilling down to the sea. The region, which is best explored by driving along its meandering roads, is full of spectacular sights, ranging from medieval citadels to islands topped with monasteries. Number 6. Tulip fields in Holland. The Netherlands' colorful tulip fields, which stretch forever into the horizon, are one of the country's most striking vistas. Visitors have been drawn to its spectacular flower beds and lavishly landscaped gardens since the late 16th century, when the exquisite bulbs first arrived and tulip craze hit Europe. By far the biggest and best of its flower parks is Keukenhof, home to around 7 million tulips, daffodils, and roses. Number 5. Meteora. Meteora, which means elevated in Greek, is a projecting rock formation in northern Greece that dominates the skyline with its natural environment of hill-like rocks. The monasteries that perilously cling to the rocks, however, are part of what makes that spectacular environment so amazing. This holy monument, which is set on cliffs with steps carved into the stone itself, dates back to the 15th century, and some of the buildings still welcome visitors today. The Holy Trinity Monastery, the most famous of them, is perched 400 meters atop a natural rock tower and is a stunning sight to behold. Number 4. Lake Bled. A sparkling emerald lake surrounded by gorgeous grassy hills may be found in northwest Slovenia, near to the town of Bled. Take a trip to the small Bled Island in the center of the lake on one of the classic wooden boats. The Church of the Assumption of Mary, a 17th century structure with some 15th century Gothic murals still intact, is located on the island. Number 3. Hallstatt. Hallstatt, known as the Pearl of Austria, resembles a storybook town due to its stunning setting and great natural beauty. The charming, pastel-colored village tumbles down to the reflected waters below, perched between majestic mountains and a looking-glass lake. It has long been recognized for its salt resources, and many caves and mines may be visited from the town. It is widely regarded as Europe's oldest still inhabited settlement. Number 2. Amalfi Coast. The Amalfi Coast is one of Italy's most seductive and scenic pieces of coastline, located just south of Naples. Rugged cliffs and magnificent mountains rise high above the Mediterranean's brilliant waves, interspersed with picturesque towns and villages. There are also the pastel-colored palaces and piazzas of Positano, Amalfi, and Ravello to visit, in addition to the stunning vistas and sceneries. Number 1. Lauterbrunnen Valley. Lauterbrunnen Valley is picture-perfect, with majestic mountains, gleaming glaciers, and an incredible 72 waterfalls. Cozy chalets and attractive mountain communities, such as Lauterbrunnen, Murren, and Wengen, are dotted among its stunning pastures and alpine meadows. The valley is a nature lover's dream, with plenty of hiking trails, mountain bike tracks, and rock climbing routes to explore. It is framed by towering cliffs and glittering waterfall. Lauterbrunnen Valley is one of the most memorable destinations to visit in Switzerland because of its amazing beauty and breathtaking scenery.